Hello everybody and welcome back to Matchday with Max, where Forest are going to a semi-final. We've got a semi-final over 2 legs. We'll wait to see who we play. Steve, first half, good performance, tailed off towards the end. Second half, Wolves were probably the better side and it was decided on penalties.
Yeah, game of 2 halves. I always thought this game was going to go to penalties. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fair play to the lads that got through it. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to dig into these games, and they dug in and they got a result. Went to penalties. I said this morning 4-3 penalties, and you can go on Twitter and I said it.
Steve, you need to start predicting the lottery for people, mate.
I know, I never get them 6-0, right.
I mentioned to you a few weeks ago, I think it was after I can't remember what game it was now, but I said about the cup games giving us momentum. This will surely give us momentum going into a huge game against Leicester on Saturday.
Well, we were there on Saturday, weren't we?
We were.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to forget that.
Different team tonight, obviously. But yeah, it's got to be momentum. It's going to lift them. Big game on Saturday, but you know, we're a Premier League team, and this is what we want. We want to be in the semi-finals. We wait the draw, and the way the boys are playing.
Are we going to Wembley? Predict it for us.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to Wembley. In fact, I tell you what, I think we're going to win it. Win it and stay up. There you go.
Europa League tour next season. Come on, you Reds.
Yeah, can't wait.
Nice
Come on, you Reds.
You Reds. Elliot, this is your first game in the stands for a while, because you normally commentate on Forest. What did you make of it? Because it was really a game of 2 halves, wasn't it? And then it went to penalties.
Certainly so. First half, fantastic. No real complaints. Second half, they made changes, brought on the big boys. You know, Ruben Neves came on and completely changed the game. Matthäus Cunha, you can understand why he's come from Atletico Madrid. Great quality, but Forest held firm. A lot of big challenges, but we got through it, got to penalties. Don't think there was ever really any doubt once we got to penalties with Henderson in there, home crowd behind them, it was always going to go through.
I'm just checking my phone to see if the draw's been done yet. I don't think it has. Who do you fancy in the next round?
Well,
semi-final.
Well, Southampton. It's got to be Southampton. Newcastle and Newcastle and Man United. Yeah, Newcastle and Man United over 2 legs. I don't fancy Southampton over 2 legs. More than happy for that. Played them a couple of weeks back now. They didn't have a shot on target for the whole game. Didn't really have a shot all game, to be honest. So I'll happily have them over 2 legs. But anyone at the City grounds, they'll be fearing us.
Definitely, mate. Another trip to Wembley awaits, possibly.
Hopefully.
Being too optimistic.
So. No, I think so. Yeah. I hope there's a trip to Wembley.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. I'm more looking at, forget Wembley, I'm more looking at the chance potentially of Europa League next season. You know, if we get to the final and win it, Forest on tour, match day with Max on tour,
exactly.
Around Europe.
Exactly, mate.
I absolutely love it.
Top man, come on, you Reds. Nice.
Come on, boys.
To a semi-final. Yes. How does that feel?
Overall, performance wasn't great. I think we all know that. However, the team morale is growing. It's getting there, and I don't know. It was one of them games, wasn't it? A bit scruffy at times, both teams a bit scruffy. And
it was just kind of destined to go to penalties, and it kind of showed there.
I think I said to you before the game, it's going to go to penalties.
I think the better team won, though. Honestly, I do.
Yeah? They had the chances, but
they were too dirty.
Who was your man of the match?
Henderson. Defo, yeah.
And the way he got the crowd hyped up, it was a little bit Samba-esque from last season.
I'm not a massive fan of it, but Gibbs White at the end. That's crazy. It's funny. I love it. I love it. But
Benno, it was just a few months ago that you kissed me after Forest got a huge result against Crystal Palace and went into that World Cup break. We now have a semi-final to play.
15th in league.
Exactly. Yeah.
Semi-final.
Things are coming together.
Blackpool.
Well, we'll write off Blackpool maybe, Benno. Yeah. What did you make of the game? Because it really was a game of 2 halves, wasn't it?
First half we were brilliant. Second half we were struggling. Penalties. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's always one of those.
Tell you something. Stay up.
Yeah.
Stay up. I think we'll go up another 4 or 5 places, and I think we could go. Man City's gone.
I'm just trying to check my phone to see if the draw's been done, but it still hasn't, so we're still away.
Yeah, we're fine, Max.
Are we going to be fine?
We're going to be.
All right.
Listen to me. I'm 67.
Yeah.
We're going to be fine.
All right, mate. I trust you. You Reds. No kisses this time.
I'm getting him a kiss off screen.